Hi, welcome to Orange Therapy on YouTube. My name is Julie. I am a professional counselor in South Carolina, and I've promised that we are going to be looking at goals and motivation and goal setting in the new year. And as preparation for that, I wanted to just talk about some of the hurdles that we experience that make us feel sometimes like we shouldn't have done or shouldn't have engaged in the difficult thing. Sit back and let's talk about this together. All right, so welcome back. If you have been a member of my channel for a while, or you've watched some of the older videos, you know that I have had a co-counselor named Ed, and he is a Waccamaw Scruff Hound. Just a gorgeous, almost 12-year-old old man in our house. My husband and I were talking, and I like to have a dog in the therapeutic space, and so we decided that we would get a puppy. We picked him up on Friday. He's 16 weeks old, and we have named him Boaz. He's gorgeous, and I've been posting pictures of Boaz online and pictures of Boaz with Ed, and you can see these pictures. He's a gorgeous little puppy, and we're getting lots of comments, my husband and I both, because we take pictures when he's asleep on our lap or resting, chewing on a toy that he's supposed to be chewing on. And it just made me aware when I posted a picture of both dogs laying on the sofa, and I think I mentioned I get to drink my coffee while it's still warm today. And then I thought, you know what? I need to edit this because people are looking at this journey that we're on and, you know, filtered through Facebook. We call it Fakebook in my house. Filtered through Facebook, looking at these puppies and thinking that everything is great. So on that particular morning, I posted, I get to drink with my coffee and it's not cold. #winning. Addendum added, what isn't shown? Taking the puppy out to pee, feeding puppy, getting ready to take puppy out to poo. Where's the leash? Puppy's mid-poo, run outside to let the puppy finish his poo. Tag team cleanup so no one steps in said poo. Time to wash the puppy bed and crate anyway, so load laundry in, take puppy out to go for a long training walk, take both dogs out to potty again. Play fetch with the puppy while giving Ed a chance to eat. Outside to pee again while mom's coffee goes through. And at last, a rest. And it's only 8 a.m. A puppy's a lot of work, y'all, so consider that before thinking it's a great gift for Christmas. They're a heavy commitment, but oh, so worth it. Now you ask, Julie, what does that have to do with goal setting and motivation that we're looking at in the new year? Well, I want you to remember something that we've talked about a fair bit here on the channel, that when we're looking at Facebook and we're seeing people's highlight reel, we don't see the work involved in everything else. When we are showing our own highlight reel, people don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They don't know the full extent of our goals. They don't know how much we have weighed things out. They don't know what we have considered. So when we are looking at somebody else's, remind yourself that's a highlight reel. When we are considering our own goals and what we want to do, don't be pulled aside by somebody when the going gets tough. So what do I mean by that? Well, I get the puppy and it's difficult, right? And the question is posed, oh, I bet you're regretting that. You know, and I've heard it from several different people. Oh my goodness, do you wish you hadn't done that? Well, no, I don't wish I hadn't done that. I want you to remember and to remind the people who make those comments that life has challenges, and things worth obtaining are work. So if I want to have a puppy and I want him to be a well-trained dog, I know that it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of input, a lot of coming in to do an appointment and running back home to make sure he goes to the bathroom and checking with my husband to make sure that he can be home for the next potty break and playtime that is needed. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't have got the puppy. when you are working toward weight loss and you are at a party and there's all of this great food being served and you decide that you're not going to have any processed food. And there's all of these great foods and somebody said, bet you wish you weren't on a diet, right? Well, I would like to enjoy that food, but right now I'm not going to because I have a goal in mind. No, I'm not regretting that I made this goal and it wasn't the wrong decision. Sometimes when things get hard, we think, gosh, I made the wrong choice. I shouldn't have done this. And we just jump off and we get angry with ourselves or disappointed in ourselves. When the rubber hits the road, sometimes it's difficult. That doesn't mean we made the wrong choice. It means that it's difficult and I'm working toward a goal. I wish, yes, I would like to have a great big piece of cake, but maybe I'll have a mouthful of that cake instead. I'm not regretting my choice to not have that because I have a goal in mind. I'm not regretting my choice to have a puppy because I have a goal in mind. I'm not regretting my choice to not watch TV in the evening because I want to read some books and so I'm not engaged in the conversation that somebody's having by the water cooler. I don't want to be sidetracked. If I sat down and I have considered my choices, then when these things come up and people say, don't you wish you hadn't? Don't you wish that you had? We can honestly say, no. You know, it's true this is work. It's true that this is hard. It's true that I am tired. But it's also true that I chose what I wanted to do and I'm working toward that goal. These things exist at the same time. Just because it's hard doesn't mean I shouldn't have chosen it. That's really what I want you to get from this today. Sometimes the choices that we make as we're working them through are difficult. That doesn't mean that it was the wrong choice to make. It just means that sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes there's a challenge. But on the other side of that challenge, on the other side of that hard work, there is great joy and satisfaction and ultimately success in the choices that you have made for yourself. I hope that you learned something today. I hope that this is setting you up and getting your mind around what is to come with our motivation in the New Year's series. Thank you so much for joining me here at Orange Therapy on YouTube, where whether you are in the beginning stages contemplating doing a great change in your life or adding something into your life that's going to be a challenge, whether you're in the muddy middle of the hard work or coming out the other side with the satisfaction of having done it, I just want you to know that you are welcome here at Orange Therapy on YouTube, exactly as you are.
Where is it, Brady? Where is it? Is it Frost? Get it, Frost. I can't find you on the screen. Where is it? Oh my goodness.